Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T10 between India and West Indies. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Called the toss correctly, and they're going to have a bowl.
Hossain has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Super shot.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Perfectly timed.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
12 runs added there. India are none for 12. Joseph coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
How's that? How's that?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wait.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Hossain from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Really good shot that, as they're now into the 20s. They can take plenty of confidence from it going forwards.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wait there. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 2 for 27.
Yep.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack in the Paddington end.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Ooh. Well bowled.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Beaten on the drive.
Bowled.
Holder with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Over. India are 2 for 48. McCoy coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Wait there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
Nice way to get off the mark.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 52. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Yeah.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Pooran, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah. No!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Gone, it's a good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Catch it!
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Ooh, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Ooh, well bowled.
Sharma shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Keeper's in!
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. McCoy doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Ooh, nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Lovely. Looked a good slower ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. Precision. Past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Holder to finish this innings.
Yep.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Super piece of timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
Yeah.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
West Indies get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
5 runs added there. West Indies are 1 for 5. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep. Keeper.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep. Wait on. Yep.
There's a chance if this hits. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Bit of shape on the way through. King happy just to watch it go by.
Yes, yes.
Caught. Gone.
the trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Pooran is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yeah.
Good return, back from the deep.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yeah.
Big shout. Edge. What a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Edged straight to the fielder. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Powell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Powell gets off the mark. Good return there, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Going with spin now.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Great shot, great timing.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Pooran has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Waiting. Yeah.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yes.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yeah.
Big edge.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting.
3 added in that over. West Indies are 4 for 58.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Chance to run 2. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Powell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Yeah.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That's the over. West Indies are 4-75. Javid, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
Gone, played all around it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Smith shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it. A little late on that, no runs scored.
Beaten on the drive. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. West Indies are 5-85. Sharma will bowl the final over of the match.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Massive edge. There'll be 1 run here for them. Strong appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Fortune favours the batter on this occasion, staying with the umpire's call despite it clipping the stumps.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Nice bowling.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Holder comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. A real beauty, just times it so well.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Gets back and punches it beautifully.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary. That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.